Hi, this is Anthony Biondo of WeLink Internet. And me and my beautiful wife would like to wish you all a very
happy holiday.
And don't forget to listen for that door, because I'll be knocking.
Very soon. Ding dong.
Hello, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. Boy, unbelievable. How was everybody's dinner out there? Man, mine was fantastic. I got to tell you the story of what's going on. But before I start and tell you about all my guests and the wonderful show that I have, I'm going to talk about my sponsors. First of all, Mr. Bob Kellogg. Bobby, nobody loves you like me, pal. You're the greatest. This was the best thing that ever happened, and thank you for renewing my agreement and bringing in the finances so I can bring it up to another $20,000. Thank you, Bob. You're the greatest. I also want to thank WeLink. Now, WeLink, my brother's he's one of the best. He's the CEO of that corporation, and what he does it's internet, the fastest internet you could ever possibly imagine. How many people are home? You sit down, you're watching TV, and the thing goes around. Stop. You got to hit it. This is great, and they're going to be coming to a neighborhood near you. Mr. Roy McCann. Okay, Roy McCann, one of the finest, one of the greatest people I've ever met. I bought many homes from him. So if you need a house, if you need an apartment, anything that you need when it comes to real estate, he's the man to call. He's the guy to call, and I love him with all my heart and soul. Also, I want to say that I know that his lovely lady has not been feeling well. My prayers are out to your special girl. I want you to know that, Roy. And naturally, Susie Trumps. Susie Trumps, she did a movie, a boxing movie, but now she's doing, we're advertising something different. She has a ministry. The Susie Trumps Ministry, and what she does is she plays for funerals and she plays for all kinds of stuff. Very spiritual woman. She wants to do something, give back to society. Doesn't cost you nothing, and you'll see a little commercial of her. So if you can use her services, that would be absolutely fantastic. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to subscribe to the channel, to like. Let me explain something to you. This goes over 20,000 people. All right. You get it. So you figure, what do I need to subscribe for? I'm getting the show anyway. It's important to build this channel. So I'm asking you for a special favor. Make sure you subscribe and you like, and because you get this every week. And don't forget my book. I wrote a book called Deceit, Corruption, and Cover-Up. It's the story of my life. All the money that I sell from the book goes to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I got to give something back to those kids. And we're doing very well with that. So if anybody's interested in my life story, please get the book. It's $24.95. And I'll say this again, all the money goes to Children's Hospital, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So without further ado, let me tell you what's going on over here. So yesterday I go out and I go have Thanksgiving dinner. I'm so full, I couldn't even button my vest. They had everything. But I got to tell you, instead of me telling you about it, Anthony, do me a favor, shoot that little clip that we did for dinner. You gotta get close. Hi, everybody, this is Chef Mike Leonetti podcast. You're not gonna believe this. Remember the people that I had on my show from Philadelphia? Well, guess what? I was invited here. I had to fly all the way to Philly just to eat this. But look at this fantastic meal. Ain't that terrific? Unbelievable. I'm so excited. So we want to say happy Thanksgiving. And geez, I got a long flight going back, so I'm going to take some of this food back to Vegas. Wasn't that unbelievable? Now that's what you call an Italian Thanksgiving. An Italian Thanksgiving. We went there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We didn't get off the table till 6 o'clock at night. 2 people had to be carried out on a stretcher. One guy exploded. He ate so much macaroni, I heard boom. I said, what the hell is that? And the guy just exploded. The other guy, his arm came off. We're out there looking for his arm. Thank God he had a Timex on. It was under the car. Anyway.
My name is Anthony. WeLink Internet, home of the fiber optic speeds. Is your internet slow? Is your bills outrageous? Well, look no further. WeLink Internet has everything you need. The fastest speeds, the best customer service, and top-notch internet speeds. Give us a call now. We can get you 30 days absolutely free. We'll get you installed for free. And we'll also give you all the equipment make your system run smooth and fast. Give us a call today, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Selling and buying a home is a huge step in everybody's life. Clients want three things from their realtor: trust and integrity, the ability for that realtor to find them the right home, and negotiation skills to get them the right price and the right terms. You hire a full-time professional that knows the local market, understands contracts and addenda, can explain your contractual deadlines, and someone that will always answer the phone or your text. I'm Roy McCann, your real estate man.
Everybody, I'm back, and I'm telling you something. I have another spectacular guest, but before I introduce him, don't forget to share, like, hit the button. It helps build the channel. It helps build the channel. Remember, starting January, I increased my viewers another 20,000. That's 40,000 people that this show will go to, which I'm very, very proud of, and I want to thank that. And don't forget, you'll see the flyer for our show that's coming up on December 14th. Don't forget to get your tickets. We only got a few left. I don't want you to miss that, but it's going because it's absolutely going to be spectacular. Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a very fine, magnificent gentleman that I met. His name is Rob Lacy. Rob, thanks for coming, buddy.
What's up, boss? How you feeling
Staying
today?
loose as a goose, man.
Yeah.
That's a goose. You know what I mean?
It's an honor to be here today. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir.
You know, you're a very interesting young fella. You know what I mean? Because you do something very nice for musical people.
Yep.
You know, so why don't you tell my viewers
Sure.
what you do?
Absolutely. So I work with youth from ages 6 to 18 years old and youth musicians in the city that need opportunities to expand their educational resources and their performing opportunities. So we provide studio time for them. They can record demos. They can get professional songs mixed, mastered, published. We shoot music videos. It's kind of like artist development for kids.
No kidding.
Yes.
You know, because like I said, we have a person that's advertising. Her name is Susie Trumps.
Okay.
That girl, I mean, she wants to do so much for people, you know,
Yeah.
like and she don't want a penny. The girl does
That's
not
what
want to be paid
Yeah.
for the services that she does. And she plays trumpet and she tap dances and she sings and she plays the bongo. I mean, she's just a wonderful young lady.
We need more of that. We
Well,
need more people that are willing to help because the kids are they're the next generation. You
You're
know?
right.
And so what I found with what I do with the kids, it gives kids a self-identity. And sometimes the kids, there's a lot of adults that don't know who they are. But as kids, they can dive into the music. It opens them up to their emotions, how they're feeling about things. They can write songs about it, you know, and get it out.
Now, is there a studio that this happens with? Is there a studio that they go to, or?
Yeah, so all of our studios, currently don't have a building, so we're having to like buy studio time from people that have studios. So I'll just pay for the studio time. It's a nonprofit 501c3, so we accept help from all people to help provide and pay for these experiences for the kids.
So you can come into a studio like this and do something like that.
Absolutely. So we bring them to film studios. We work on PR so they can be, we have young podcasters and stuff. So I had a young gentleman, his name's Nixon, 13 years old. He did our podcast at our last show at Container Park downtown. And the boy has so much charisma. He jumped right in there, and he's a whole star, man.
Well, that's great. Because like I say, our co-producer's my brother, but Rick Manning, and I always promote, we call him the Wizard.
Okay.
We call him the Wizard. You know what I mean? Because he's just a great guy.
He's magic.
He's magic. And I got to tell you something. This is my, 31st, 31, 32, 31 television show that I've done. And having, again, the sponsors and Kellogg's and he does a phenomenal job. I mean, I drive him crazy. And my brother does the magic because when the show's over, what he does is he edits and puts, that's the key, the editing.
Yeah.
Besides just the shooting. Man. And that takes him hours.
Yeah.
And he asked me for my money and I said, no, I pay enough. I said to him. That's just great. I mean, that's a wonderful thing that you do, and
I appreciate it.
Do you sing? I mean, you're an entertainer.
I am an entertainer. So a lot of my kids, it was funny. The last show we had downtown, I held a cipher, a rap cipher, where usually rappers will gather in a circle and everybody gathers around and kind of. That's an old school thing. So when I asked the crowd, "Have you ever seen a cipher?" Everybody was like, "No." I was like, "Wow, I'm getting up there." So we did a cipher. I rapped, and my students were like, "Oh my God, I didn't know Mr. Rob raps," and they're just going crazy. So yes, I am a performer. I sing, I rap, I play 3 instruments: guitar, drums, piano, studio engineer. So I'm equipped with all the knowledge and experience to facilitate the learning experiences for the kids. So I just pour everything into them, and everything that I wish that I had coming up as a young artist is what I provide them.
Well, that's important. And what's nice is that he bought a couple tickets for the
show.
For the show. I said, you better call right now.
It's going to be amazing.
And it's going to be a very important night because naturally my brother's taking his crew in, and my lovely sister-in-law is, to me, one of the best pound for pound announcers. She will be interviewing everybody, and I will utilize the clips from that magnificent night. So people throughout the year, people can see it because there's many people that I'm going to have on the show.
Yeah.
That I can say, oh, by the way, bring you back. Let me show you what we did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Which is very, very important. And I'm just very excited about it.
And some of the best opera performers that you're
ever
what I
got?
Witness.
Oh, you ain't going to be,
Yeah.
Marco Antonio Varela. He got to correct me. I said Varela. It's Varela.
You
these Italian guys are very funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say to you? And Nelia Ross, phenomenal. Then the magnificent Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano Gonzalez played for me for 4 years at my restaurant. There's nobody, the greatest harpist you've ever heard in your life. So from 6 o'clock to 7, he's in concert playing, and then from 7 to 8:15, 8:30 is the opera, and I got them in her mansion on the balcony.
That is incredible,
But like I said, it's you got to see it. I mean, the artwork. I mean, it just blows me away.
But you're not going to sing.
No. For this particular time, right now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in negotiations with some of the hotels, and I will be back. It's got to be my way. If it ain't my way, you know what I'm trying to say.
Hey, Frank Sinatra said
it's got to be. It's got to be the way I want it done. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I don't go backwards. I go forwards. I'm not playing some casino where they got the television behind me and they're having the game. No, you got the wrong guy. When I'm singing, you pay attention. That's exactly how. I've been in Vegas 50 years. That's how I roll.
Absolutely.
So other people, they got to make a living, so they'll take that. I hate to say the abuse, but they'll take that. And most people that are booking these kids, they're not in the entertainment business. Yeah, there's a corner over there. Go put your equipment up and start singing. And it's sad, because people are watching the game. You got the entertainers singing, doing the best they can. They don't understand entertainment. There's no more entertainment directors.
That's true.
There's only one guy that's a very dear friend. His name is Steve Byer, and I'm working with. He's one of the biggest, most powerful men when it comes to entertainment. That shows. I mean, we go back 40 years, me and him.
Okay.
I mean, he's the best. So we're negotiating on a couple different places, but it's got to be for me. It's got to be the right place.
I understand.
But in the meantime, I'm producing the shows, and then after this gala event, I'm contemplating to do another event at that home, but Mardi Gras.
Ooh.
You know, bringing a Dixie jazz band in and then having everybody comes in costume.
Okay.
You know, like this black tie event. You know, when you go out, how many people look like you? No, serious. How many people get dressed and look like you?
Not a lot.
Or guys like me. I walk into a casino and I get it all the time. They think I'm in the mob. You know what I mean? Because I'm being honest with you, because of my dress.
Bada
you know
bing,
what I mean?
bada boom.
Because when I came to Vegas in 1972, every pit boss, every person that was in a hotel was dressed like me, three-piece suits. Your body was groomed, your nails were groomed. They had diamond rings on their face. And then you walk in, because you walk into a hotel like the Sahara or the Hacienda or the Landmark, and I would say, "Hey, Bobby, what are you doing, buddy? You want to go see Don Rickles? Here's a comp." I would sit down and write a comp. Go take your wife, go have some fun.
Right.
They lost what that was. See, that's why my restaurant, my mother's house, when I was open, I just closed 7 months ago.
Okay.
It was successful because I treated the people the way I was treated when I performed.
It's a culture standard.
Completely
It's
different.
a culture standard.
But you got to remember, Bob, the people that are playing machines are not 21 years old. It's still my age limit.
Yeah.
It's still from the
It's still on
ages
there,
of
the
55,
slots.
60 years old. They're up there. I mean, you can go to the Orleans. You can go to the Suncoast. You got these people, and they're in their wheelchairs with their oxygen tanks stuffed up their nose, and they're smoking their cigarettes, and they're pulling the machine, putting all that money, you know, in the Social Security check in the machines. And then you turn around, you look at the lounge, and they got a rock band in there doing top 40. That has nothing to do with the people that are gaming. You see what I'm trying to say to you?
Right.
Like I say, my show's completely different. And there's only a few great entertainers in Las Vegas, singers. A lot of nice singers and nice kids. God bless you. Good luck to you. But there's only, I can count 3 fingers of the women that I know and the guys that I know that can really belt out a song.
What do you think it's going to take to preserve that type of culture that you're used to? I mean, because you're a Vegas legend, and so how do you feel that we're going to be able to preserve these types of cultural experiences by putting people in place to carry the torch? What are your ideas on that?
Well, let me say real quickly. I don't want to mention the hotel, but we went into this hotel. And the marketing people came in, and I was old enough to be their grandfather. And they're sitting down, you know, and there were women. And they ranged between 28 years old to 37, 38 years old. All right? And when I mentioned them, I said, you know, tribute to Sinatra. And then I said, you know, Louis Prima, you know, and their eyes were squinting like this to me. You know, Sammy Davis, Ella Fitzgerald, Calmer McRae. I mean, Connie Francis. The list was endless. Like who? But I got to tell you something. When I played at that hotel, I don't want to mention the name. Right?
Understood. Yeah.
When I played up there, my demographics was from 21 years old and above. And they would stare at the end, which is a great feeling for a guy 72 years old to still get standing ovation. It was the energy. And they would say, "Did you write these songs?" "Yeah, I wrote all of them." You know what I mean? They don't know what to do. But what I'm saying to you is that I introduced them to something like that. But the younger generation today doesn't do that. There's a young lady that's in Las Vegas, Monique, very special girl. She's doing a tribute to Connie Francis. I went to see her show, blew me away.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because she's got the voice to do that.
So it's there. The culture
it's
is
there,
still
but
here.
it's the people that want. Harry Conniff Jr. made a success.
Yeah.
Michael Bublé made it a success.
Hey, he did.
You know what I mean? So the songs go, but a lot of these younger kids, and that's a different feeling. When you sing them type of tunes, you got to have it here. You know what I mean?
And that's what I teach the kids. It's like, this is cool, it looks flashy, and a lot of young kids want just fame and fortune and success. And that's a great motivator because that's what kids are into.
You're right.
But at the same time, I also give them that this is a tool you can use for your emotional wellness. You can deal with your stress like this, singing,
And who do
writing
they call
songs.
if they want to? There's
They
a
can
number.
call me Rob Lacy. My phone number is 323-741-9850.
Say that one more time, a little slower.
Yep, I'll say it real slow. It's 323-741-9850. And just that's my cell phone number. Just contact me directly. I am the CEO, founder, and I can arrange the classes and all the experiences for the youth in the city.
That's great. Well, Rob, I want to thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, before Christmas, I'm going to have my lovely wife, the matriarch of my house. She's going to come on here. It took me to twist her arm because she doesn't like to be on camera. And my lovely brother and my lovely sister-in-law, it's going to be the four of us because it's the Christmas holidays. And we have a message that we want to tell our viewers about family, about love, about, forgiveness. I got to tell you something. A friend of mine many years ago said to me, Mike, if your heart's not right, you can never receive anything. And I said to him, what do you mean by that? He said, Mike, your heart has to be right to receive forgiveness, love, and understanding. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of people out there, their heart's not right, okay? We have a president that came back. The people that don't like him don't want to give him a chance. And, it's people get persecuted. But I say this all the time. There was a time that a guy walked on earth and they put palms, under the feet of the donkey and praised him. And 7 days later, they hung this guy on a cross. Yep. So when people persecute you, you're in real good company. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. I can't wait till next week. I got a great lineup for next week. And thank you very much for making me feel very special. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Thanks again.
Are you looking to increase your business? Are you looking to take your business or organization to the next level? Well, look no further. The Michael Leonetti Variety Show has everything you need to become a great success. Contact us now to get all the information you need to take your business to the next level.